Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 21st of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's poem. Seems like we're having a house medium problem. Let me double check myself. Okay, yeah. So I am using my regular mic today. So I've heard you loud and clear, which apparently is the ironic part because my other mic wasn't loud and clear. But it's a very expensive mic, so I think I'm just like I need to figure out how to how to tune it so that it actually sounds good. So that's my apologies. Hopefully going forward it should be good. But yeah, that said, I am good. So if you want to skip ahead, that's fine. Remember that you can always fast forward. You can always skip ahead. This is a problem I also have like 3 videos on or something. So I don't know, or something similar. Maybe it's not this one. So I have to kind of refresh myself. I actually generally do not memorize problems because it's not really worth my time to memorize them. But so I always solve them every time. And you may be wondering what I'm doing because I'm not like looking at you or the thing. I was going to make today a little bit weird and special in that I got my package from Leetcode. Hopefully I didn't dox my address or something. But yeah, I think this is some Leetcode. If not, then I'm just like opening some random stuff to you for no reason. But yeah. Let me try to figure out how to open this thing. But yeah, so the story is that I finished highly in one of the recent contests. I think like there's like 3 or 4 items behind me, as in like I think they owe me 3 or 4 items, but I don't know which one this is. I think so. We'll see. I'm gonna just do this on what I'm opening it up. I guess I'm not very good. Like what do they do? Like those videos where they just unpack video. Is that it? Yeah, well, I'm opening it so you get to see me struggle in opening the plastics. What's my scissors? Yeah. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. The contest is another hour or 2 hours from now, maybe an hour from when you're watching it. Did anyone do the bi-weekly contest? Let me know how you did while I open this thing. Not this thing. I don't know. I think one day I'm just going to give it out. I mean, I knew what this was anyway, to be honest. And here, you can see there's stickers, Leetcode stickers. So it is from Leetcode. It's not just like someone randomly emailing me stuff. I always like to stick these randomly when I stop by a tech office. I just prank someone by randomly sticking Leetcode sticker on somewhere. So maybe I am doing like a, yeah, there you go. Yeah. A white water bottle. Battle? Why did I say battle? I don't know how to say bottle. A white water bottle. That's kind of cool. I've been hoping for a white one. I mean, I don't really do that much because at my gym I just use the water fountain, so I don't really carry around water bottle. But it is nice because I did want a white one because I don't know if people usually look behind me, but I have a black one and now I have a yellow. Yellow? What am I? I had a black one and now I have a white one to kind of. To complete the set, so that's kind of nice. I don't know, it's nice. When I get more, one of these days when I get more bottles, I might just like gift them out or something. No promises. I'm not one of those like gifting YouTubers, so But yeah, anyway, okay, let's actually start working on the poem. I don't know if this was an interesting intro. I don't know. But it's also not every day I get a, Leetcode sending me stuff. And I think in the past, every time, when I get like random stuff, people ask me to take pictures and stuff. So I figure I'd do it a little bit. I don't really have a setup for it. The reason why I don't move my camera around is, and I'm not gonna lie, is I'm in the kitchen right now. You can kind of see the fridge. And to the right is more kitchen-y things. But also, to be honest, my apartment or my kitchen area is a mess right now. It is just food and a lot of vitamins, and cleaning material. It's just very. I'm a mess, or my kitchen is a mess. So otherwise, I would do like a a wider angle and you could see me unpacking it or whatever. But you just have to take my word for it. Or you saw it, and hopefully the white bottle is cool. I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I like having both white and black bottles, so it just completes the set, I guess. Anyway, sorry, friends, if you were here for the prom, I hope you enjoyed the intro. If not, then I hope you skipped it. Let's take a look at today's prom 198 house robber. I feel like I make this joke every time, but it's still true. I feel like talking about this prom gets me on a list somewhere because I don't know. Can they have a problem that isn't like illegal? I don't know. Especially nowadays, I feel like there are a lot of automated voice scraping things, and it's just gonna be like, oh, Larry's talking about robbing houses and avoiding the police or something. So I don't know. It's not a good look. But in any case, we'll take a look at this one. Okay, I actually don't remember which one is it exactly. So 198 house robber. You are a professional robber planning. Okay. Each house has a certain amount of money stashed. The only constraint stopping you from taking money from them is that adjacent houses have a security system connected automatically of two adjacent. So basically, okay, so this is the one where you want to take, you want to select houses, but only if they're not next to each other, right? So there are really two ways to do. It's going to be dynamic programming. There are a couple of ways you can think about doing this, right? I'm going to kind of do it if you already know how to do this, you may consider this the dumb way, or dumber way. But I think, but I'm trying to play around with different ideas to give you the ideas that there are multiple ways of doing it. And if you memorize things, I mean, if you have to, you have to. But if you don't, and you do, all these things might, what I mean is that there are a lot of different ways to solve things, and you should be able to solve this in different ways. And solving the same problem in different ways may or may not be interesting, but doing it different ways, in a way that enables you to visualize and think about the problem in a different angle, in a different light, and a different dimension, instead of just be like, oh, this is this problem, I'm going to do it this way because I memorized it or I remember it, right? Which sometimes is useful in life, it's good to have the knowledge, but I think, you should work on your problem solving skill and not your problem memorizing skills, right? But this is just me. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But my point is that I'm going to do it a little bit dumber today than usual, and we'll see. So basically, okay, cool. Yeah. So basically now, all right. So let's just say we want to. I'm gonna call it tick, so we don't. Right. So we have an index, and keeping in mind that if you're new to dynamic programming, sometimes I go more on the beginner on the explanation. Sometimes I kind of skip a little bit on the beginner explanation. But also, to be honest, at this point I have like probably 3,000 videos on YouTube, right? And a lot of them are dynamic programming. It's hard to always gauge what difficulty that a person, if you're watching me for the first time, it's hard to kind of gauge what level you're at. So my apologies if whatever. But what I was going to say is that this index just represents the suffix of the houses you're trying to take money from, right? So then now you have two choices. This is one of those problems that I've been kind of calling it tick no tick lately. I think some of that is probably because I've been watching too much chess YouTubes. Where like what was his name, Hikaru is always like tick 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 tick, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, that just kind of gets stuck in my head. It's such a year one. But anyway, so basically you have two things, right? So okay, if index is greater than or equal to n, then we return 0 because there's no more houses to take money from. Otherwise you can tick. You can tick. So what happens if we tick, right? So that means that if we tick, we have num sub index, of course, and then we can, maybe we can just say, maybe another, this is the dumber way that I was thinking about, but I kind of forgot about it. Oops. And then maybe like previous used, right? And basically the idea is that, okay, given num sub index, basically the suffix, right? And previous used as the previous index used, give max, whatever, right? So then now we tick, then now it'll be tick index plus 1, the previous is used, so it's gonna be true, right? But of course we can only tick if the previous is not true. So then if previous used, if not previous used, then this could be a possible answer, right? So that means best taken, I don't know, or taken, maybe just taken, right? And let's just say taken is equal to 0, just as a sentinel. But if it is not used, then we can tick it. And then not taken. Wow, this is like Robert Frost, isn't it? You know, let's take, you know, which vote did you take? You know, 2 forks. What? 2 forks? A fork? How does that go again? Yeah, 2 votes diverge in the yellow words, right? Something like this. And sorry, I could not travel both. I forget how it goes. Anyway, okay, you're not here for the poetry, but you know, maybe a little culture won't help. So if we don't take it, then it is just you go to, you know, try to tick. Maybe this should be called try tick instead of tick. All right, let's do that. Right. I don't know, max tick, maybe max tick is better. Naming things is hard. Sorry, friends. But yeah, so we max tick, index plus 1, and we did not tick it. And then now we take max of taken and not taken. And that's pretty much the idea. And of course, you're going to kick it off. How did that happen? You're going to kick it off with 0 index and of course previous false. And that's really it. I know that, you know, there is another, you know, way to do it, which, to be honest, I probably have done this like video 3 times or something like this, or maybe variation, because there's so many ways. So I probably have like, I don't know if I have a video for each of these, but apparently I've done this 4 times before. So, you know, so hopefully this is a new way of thinking about it. And just that, of course, the reason why you can kind of skip ahead in the other one with index plus 2 or something is because if you look at this, then this is going to be true. That means that in this one, if you kind of expand it out, right? Expand it out, it's going to be plus this is just going to be this, because on the next one it's going to be a no op, right? There's no thingy. So that's basically why. But you don't have to. My point is that you don't have to jump ahead. You don't have to do the optimization. My point is that you can do it this way, and it'll still give you the correct answer. Of course, now we talk about the same thing that we talk about with Fibonacci, which we did a couple of days ago, and stuff like that. But TLDR, memorization, right? We have to memorize, otherwise this grows exponentially, even though it's 1.6 to the end, which is still too fast, or 1.61 something phi, right? But yeah, so then now we can have, and this is the way that I always do it on video, on these daily problems, because I think it's just easier to visualize. You may disagree, but yeah, but this is how I do it, because yeah. I have 2 dimensions. Oh, sorry, 2 variables and 2 dimensions, I suppose. So that it makes it easier to have these codes written like this. Because then now, this is just very self-explanatory, right? Like you don't have to understand any context. The variable names does it for you. I don't know. But yeah, if you have experience with dynamic programming, you clearly could, you know, do better or whatever you like. And then okay. And yeah, if I didn't make any typos, this should be good. And this is good. Yay, 1391 day streak. And yeah, what's the complexity for this one? Well, the complexity for this one is going to be linear time, linear space, because there are linear number of states. Each one does all of one work. And yeah, and also takes over one space, so it's gonna be linear time, linear space, 2 times n, 2 times n space, the way that I did it this one. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. I am going to do an additional problem after this, so definitely stay tuned. Or, you know, that's stay tuned and hit the subscribe button and watch that video, I guess is what I mean. But yeah, if you're doing a contest later, or if you watch it before the contest, I guess. If not, then, you know, well, good luck either way. Good luck on the next contest you do, however, whenever you want to do them. But yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, have to find the button. Stop the button. All right, bye-bye.